Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And to all my brothers out here preaching this truth to you, I say Shalom. This is Amatazar from the Chicago camp coming back at you again with another short lesson entitled Same Bible, Different Understanding. So when you look at this thumbnail, you see um, two arrows going in two different directions. Okay. All right. And that makes you think of Amos 3:3. It says, can two walk together except they be agreed? Yeah. Okay. So one example of this that comes to mind is whenever I travel and I go to an airport, especially here in Chicago, there's always an announcement that comes on the intercom for a Christian prayer service, right? And it says, any and everyone is welcome. Well, first of all, this is totally against the scriptures. All right. Because there you're not supposed to be praying in public like that. Okay. But they don't know, they don't know no better. You know, they stumbling around in darkness. Um, but every time I'm in the airport, I hear that announcement. It says everybody's welcome. This is Matthew 6:5. It says, and when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Okay? So that airport invitation to the Christian prayer service is off. It's off. John 9:31, it says, now we know that the Most High heareth not sinners. For if any man be a worshiper of the Most High and doeth his will, him he heareth. All right. So the heathen don't keep the precepts of the Lord. Okay. So the Lord ain't hearing them no way. Let me get that. Let me get that. Israel by name. Hmm. There it is. Second Ezra 3:36. Thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. Okay? All right. So the heathen don't keep the Lord's precepts. All right. So they don't have to worry about the Lord hearing them. All right. He's not answering their prayers. No coming together with Christians, no discourse, no debates. There's no, we got the same Bible, right? They got our Bible in their hand, but there's a completely different understanding. Okay, you have all these so-called apologists and everything out here, you know, who deal heavily in heretical doctrine. Okay, Christians in 2/3 hate us. No, they actually hate the Lord. Okay, because they think that they're hating us, but in actuality, they're hating the Lord. This is John 15:18. It says, if the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. The world hates you because the Lord chose us out of the world. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep your sayings. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. Okay? That's another cut on the Trinity. Okay? If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin. He that hated me hated my Father also. Okay? So they're at enmity with the Lord. That's what that is. Proverbs 13:13. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. Okay. First Thessalonians 4:8. He therefore that despiseth not man, but the most high, who hath also given unto us his Holy Spirit. Okay. And that's the comforter. But let's look at this despise. Okay. So the Greek word for despise is G 114, at the tail. At the tail. Okay. All right. It says to do away with. Okay. So when you despise, okay, he therefore that despiseth not man, but the most high. Okay. All right. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed. Okay. All right. So to despise means to do away with, to set aside, to disregard, to thwart the efficacy. Okay. Or the power of something. Right. To thwart the efficacy of anything, nullify, try to make void. See, that's what these apologists are doing. They're trying to make void or nullify the truth of the Bible because they don't want us to be the men. All right. They want their lie to stand, to frustrate. See that? Frustrate, to reject, to refuse, to slight. All right. So when you despise in the Lord, these are the things that you're doing. You're trying to thwart the efficacy. You're trying to nullify, trying to make void, trying to frustrate. You're rejecting the truth. You're refusing to slight. That's an offense. Okay. Despise, reject, bring to nothing, frustrate, disannul, cast off. That's what you're doing. Okay. And that's what these Christians are doing. So there's no talking with them. There's no uh having there's no such thing as a, a, a friendly debate. Okay. No. John 14:15. If you love me, keep my commandments. Okay. These Christians don't keep none of the Lord's commandments. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give unto you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you. Okay? All right, so that John 14:15 goes right back up to First Thessalonians 4:8. He therefore despiseth not man, but the Most High, who hath also given unto us his Holy Spirit. That's what they're despising. Okay? They're despising the Holy Spirit. Okay? They want to do away with it. They want to set it aside and disregard it. They want to thwart the efficacy of the Holy Spirit. They want to nullify it. They want to make it void. They want to frustrate the Holy Spirit. They want to reject the Holy Spirit. They refuse the Holy Spirit, right? That's in us. And they want to slight the Holy Spirit. All right. That's why, okay, it says, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive. All right. So you're definitely wasting your time. Okay. You're wasting your time dealing with the so-called Christians, right? So-called Christian apologists and two-thirds. You see these two-thirds get with these apologists. Okay. Also, uh, the uh, the elder Manatazagba, South Carolina, just brought out a video where you had all these jakes, you know, making fun of the men of the Lord. Okay, like it's they doing comedy skits. They doing comedy skits. The Lord gonna tear their asses completely off. All right, and these are plantation Christians, right? In most cases, they grew up in the church, right? They grew up in the church and probably still attend church, but they got the same Bible, all right, but a completely different understanding, right? Just a short lesson. I'm trying to get out of that long lesson spirit. I'm trying to get out of that long lesson spirit. A lot of my lessons typically be long, but I'm trying to get out of that. Unless the spirit, is on me to do a long lesson, but I'm gonna try to start making them shorter, and Lord willing, maybe more frequent. Okay, so all right. I pray that this lesson has been edifying. Until the next one, Shalom.